thank you for coming to watch the second part of this two-part episode of Creeper World Anniversary Edition. Thumbs up for that. Now, last episode, we were trying to burn our way through episodes and levels as quickly as possible. I didn't make my way through all of them, but I made my way through some. Let's check it out and see how we're doing. Leaving behind everything. Still being built for the moment. Yay, we're getting more energy! I mean, it's nice. So, oh my god, this one's horrible. So, I might as well show it to you. You see, we've got to move our way up these pyramids. There is speed stuff, packets that are good to get. This is going to be horrible because I have got to get this and get myself protected, because in case you haven't noticed, that creeper stuff is it's on its way. I am so badly overbuilding. I am going to perish, and I deserve it. But we're going to go down together. So I am so stupid right now. My sincere apologies. Again, I overbuild so badly, and then I'm going to pay the price for it, because if I didn't overbuild, I mean, I would also already have this stuff ready and built, and my network would be prepared, instead of my desperately hoping that I'm going to be semi-ready. Because hokey smokes. I mean, look at my deficit and my gathering versus my building. I need some of those cannons to come online, but look at how much the creeper's coming down. Oh, we may be restarting this one really, really soon. We'll have to see. Well, if they can get built, then maybe I can survive this one. I doubt it. I doubt it. I hate these beginning ones. And I unlocked a game mode called Double Down, which would make that 6 emitters up there instead of the 5 that we have. Yeah, I think I am a debtor, because it's coming out of there already hard. There. So we're gonna take a moment here, and hopefully I'm going to be able to not die. I'm gonna double it up, and then we'll see if these storage things will actually keep me alive. Because if they can, if I can push forward, if I can get up onto here with these, then I'd be okay. So we shall see. The storage is coming up. That's shooting forward. Let's slow that down a little, and then see if we can get these mortars built. I'm actually going to speed it back up again, because if I can't survive it at a quicker speed, I'm not going to be able to survive it at all. Oh, I've overbuilt so badly now. I was an idiot. We are going to die. Oh, I am so sorry. Yeah, I was an idiot at the way I've built this up. So, I don't know. Maybe. all we can do is hope. Just sit here and hope. Slow that down, because if I can get that right there. If... Oh... that might help. If I can keep these things away, then you know what? I may be able to get it done, or at least extend my survival a tiny bit. So if it can just, I can just survive. That packet thing would be nice too. Okay, I may have bad. Okay, I gotta stop overbuilding. I have to wait a moment and then hopefully survive with the stuff that's happening. I am going to move this right here because I don't want that spraying outward and getting me. Same thing here momentarily. Just to back that stuff up a bit. Because I'm getting a little bit crowded there, and I did not like that at all. I moved it back here and then see if that helps. Okay, well... Oh, we gotta... Those mortars. I've got mortars everywhere, that's my issue. Well, okay, well I got the speed tech, I mean that's nice, so, you know. I've got to have at least one of the mortars finished getting built, and then we'll throw that down. One of the mortars is built, okay. Another one and another one, okay. So now we got those two things there. Let us, actually, because that mortar is up, let us, just to push that stuff back, do this for the moment. Because, especially with those, that thing right there, I can't move that one. Which means I'm going to have to, which means that'll knock that down, so I'm going to throw that there, which is all going to push these things there. So let's, you know, this thing's doing the same thing, which means I'm actually going to kill that one, just because it's so weirdly placed. There, and now we'll actually push that on over there, and that's there, which is far away from everything, but hopefully that'll be alright. We'll take this and throw it here. Take this and throw it there. Take that and toss that one there. Take that and toss that one there. These are actually doing well enough that we can afford to push everything forward. Okay, which means we are good to go on extending the network here. So we're just going to do it kind of randomly and haphazardly, because that's just the kind of person that I am, which is to say inefficient, foolish. Just because nothing's like connecting over the top of these things, we'll connect them that way. And then, as stated, I'm an idiot, so we'll throw these here, and then good to go. We're going to take just a moment while everything does some growing, and then we're going to push forward from there and see how we can do this. I think we'll likely come up through the sides on these, or maybe push up right through here. You know, that thing right there. I know, sorry about that. So let's try that. A little bit of extra overbuilding because I'm good at that. I'm also picking up power. I mean, look at my deficit down there. Good Lord. The packets are moving pretty quick. I'm not worried about that. Everything's kind of built, so we'll throw some extra storage in there and see if that helps any. You know what? We need to push forward here too. So let's get the line. Oh, collectors forward so that we can move these all forward. I move that down. Now I gotta wait until it lands. I wanted it to be even because it's not. Oh, okay. All right. Really? All right. All right. All right. So let's push up the power because again, it's either going to work or it's. Oh my Lord God. Okay, I need to move these back now. I should have waited until these were done. We'll wait till that one's finished as well. Okay. That was almost extremely bad. Okay, so that down, and then we're going to push them forward. Hopefully the results will work out much more positively than they did last time. We'll also throw a couple of these in here just for network connectivity and maybe some collection. Alright, well, you know what? Maybe I can even throw these here, which would mean I would... no, that's not going to work, is it? To put that there. So, well, we'll wait and see how this works here. Okay, so we're doing good this way. We're actually doing good, I think. So let's actually throw in some more storages. And then let's throw those 5 there. Pump up the speed. And then hopefully I'm not overbuilding too badly. We will let those grow. And then as soon as we got a bit more of those, we're going to build some blasters and we're going to start pushing. Well, also that'll help here. I'm rather amazed these are working so well and not being destroyed. So hopefully that'll continue. I mean, my deficit here, my collection depletion, it's sad. So let's throw maybe like these connectors up here. And they're going to get destroyed. I can see that, but maybe not. So we'll see. Oh, and those storage things are coming online. So maybe. Okay. Everything's working, so might as well. We'll throw in another 2 speed things. What's coming online? Something's coming online, and I don't know what. Huh. I'll live with it, though. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Definitely not. Now that we've got all that done, except for these 2, let's start working on some blasters so we can start pushing up through here. I don't want to too badly overbuild, as, like I said, I'm very, very good at. So now we're going to wait a little bit and see how those come out. Oh, yeah, there goes the collector. Hopefully I'm only going to lose 1 of them and not, like, everything. I'm really, really good, like I said, overbuilding and then losing everything because I overbuild. So I'm hoping. I'm also hoping here that I don't really want this to take too long, because if I want to finish this so that you could see the ending, I'm going to have to be speeding up and cutting out a lot of waiting time. So And since I yammer all the time, no matter what, that means I'm going to have to cut out some of my yammering time. And I am terrible at judging what I should and should not keep. So we shall see how that works out as well. Hopefully in a wonderful and verbally delicious way. In some kind of auditory and auditory and visual spectacle, of which you have obviously become used to in these internet days, or some such thing like that. Now you see, this is kind of a risky maneuver. It can be, the thing that I'm doing here, because if I don't have the power to push the stuff back, then I am, of course, going to suffer the tortures of the damned. But I think maybe I might be able to... I probably would have to build like another mortar 8, but we'll go and like build a couple of these, and then we'll see how that works out as well. We need, well, wait until the collectors. I'm overbuilding again, so I just have to wait. Okay, like I can afford to put that there, which means I can also afford to move that, which means I might be able to afford to move that, which means I probably could afford to move that, which means I might be able to afford to move that, but then I'd have to move that one, and I lost one already, didn't I? So we'll see how this works out. I heard something go kaboom-a-woomy. I heard nothing go kaboom-a-woomy, and I apologize for that phrasing. Still, point being, let's throw a collector or two here, and then see if we can continue pushing a little bit forward. I'm going to need some more guns. I need more gun. I'm overbuilding way too much now, so I need to stop overbuilding. This is going to end poorly because I am overbuilding. I just have a sneaking suspicion, and I hope that it's not true. So let us see how things are going to happen here. I'm managing to do a little bit of pushing forward. That's good. I just have to hope that I haven't been too much of an idiot. That would suck. I hate being an idiot. It's no fun. But, you know, I do what you're good at, and that's something I am very, very good at. I'm going to throw a collector there, just in case. And then I could probably take, like, this and throw it here. And then maybe this and throw it here. Oh, I'm going to regret that. So I'm moving this over here. And then hopefully this is not going to be a bad thing. So a couple more collectors. Just to, oh, that gun. Okay, it's still alright. We're still doing alright. Throw that there and that one there. Move some of these things forward, and then in the hopes that it won't be the end of everything. You know what? I kind of have to move that one there, which means I'd have to put that there, but that's not going to work. So I'm actually going to have to move this out of here as soon as I can. And then I'm going to try moving that one there, but then, oh, there's stuff coming everywhere. So hopefully I haven't messed myself up too badly. Okay, these are alive, which is a weird way to describe these, like, computer generated image things, but still. I don't know if that's a stupid idea. Of a feeling it probably is. We shall see. I am still pushing things forward. Things are going thump, thump, thump in places. So I think maybe there is some chocolatey goodness. I have no ideas what I meant by that phraseology especially. You do have my sincere apologies for that phraseology. I will attempt to never, ever, ever say that phrase again. I do not like the way that I put that there, which means I had to put that there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Will I be able to cap that stuff off? Let's move some of these things. Like this needs to come here because it's being bad and evil over there, and it needs to be taught a lesson by mommy and daddy. And then there's this thing and this thing, and I have a whole bunch of these that I should probably be using. Well, I think you can tell how this is all going to work itself out. There's no real question about whether or not I'm going to be able to do that, this particular mission. The question is now, when am I going to win the mission? So, as you can see, as stated, this is an entertaining strategy game. You have to think strategically and tactically, things that I'm not traditionally good at, but at the same time, it's a simple enough game with simple enough mechanisms and all that even someone like I can pick this up and play it. So I hope that you enjoyed this little excursion into the first creeper world. It is quite enjoyable. Again, there's no question I'm going to win this. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing.